everybody. You might be wondering, have they finally trapped you in the dungeon where you deserve to be for all eternity until you rot? No, they haven't gotten me yet. I just wanted to film outside because for my videos, I love filming outside, except when it gets annoying, and one of those annoyances can be the temperature. It is extremely cold outside right now. So I figured, the next closest thing to filming outside, filming inside. Outside. I'm in a shed. And this is a shed with a lot of mice in it, so if you see any in the background, name them for me in the comments, okay? So, here's the situation. Today, I was supposed to do a 5K, right? I have been doing a lot of 5Ks lately. I have been doing a lot of running in general lately. I've been really enjoying it. 2025, more like 20 thunder thighs, because when this year is over, my legs will be super muscular. I won't have 20 thighs, but people rank others on like a scale of 1 to 10 based on their attractiveness or whatever. And I'll be a 20. My legs will be a 20. Except don't leer at me or you'll go to hell. And you'll deserve it too. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I've been running a lot lately. And sometimes I get a little overzealous when I go for a run. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to build up the stamina of Zeus when for running. For running. And so I decided to train for this half marathon that I was going to do, right? I'd never done a half marathon before. In fact, I actually signed up for this half marathon a couple weeks ago before I even knew I could run a half marathon. So I figured, I might as well just, do a little practice run or see if I can actually do it now that I've paid $65 to make myself miserable. But I did it, and a few weeks later, the race began. And I had an injured leg. Not a major injury, but it hurt to run, which is the primary activity in a half marathon. So it was a little bit concerning. Even when we first started warming up, I was in pain. And when we started the race, I was in pain. Yeah, once my mind and body started focusing on the task of not throwing up on the race course and took their attention off of my leg, I was able to do it just fine. And I got a pretty good time for it being my first time, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, it was called the Time Travel Half Marathon, which is aptly named because the entire time I was hoping I could travel forward in time to where I wasn't running a half marathon in January in the cold. Yeah, it had vague Wild West theming. My medal at the end had a spur on it you could spin around. And I definitely wrestled up some dogies at the end there. And by dogies, I mean the Cliff Bars that they were handing out because I didn't pay $65 for nothing. I didn't pay for nothing. Give me them Cliff Bars. Give me them. Ooh, you can see my boogers in there. That's real classy. Yeah, but after I realized that I wasn't, fighting for my life to not spill my guts on some other poor participant in this miserable time of a race. It wasn't a miserable time, though. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was cold and it hurt, but it was type 2 fun, where it wasn't fun at the time, but then afterward you're like, yeah, that was good. I'm glad I did that. Type 2 fun. Oh, it's cold. It's cold in here, guys. My hands are frozen. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, but that brings me to that brings me to today. Are you gonna focus now? Hi, there we. Oh no. There we go. Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm crisp and clear now. Today, it's January 19th, 2025, and I was planning on running a 5K today, which is a lot less of a commitment than a half marathon. However, my leg was not feeling good for much of the time leading up to today. So I wasn't able to practice, and I needed to rest my leg, and I knew that if I went there, I was just going to not do a very good showing because, listen, I am not showing up to this 5K as a social experience. I came to win, I came to race, I came to do my best, and I did not came today. I should really rephrase that. Most of that, all of that, just strike that from the video. Oh man, my fingers are cold! Basically, what I'm trying to say is, I wasn't gonna pay $45 to attend a 5K race where I knew my time was not gonna be as good as it possibly could be. I came to PB, I came to peanut butter, and I'm gonna get that slick, chunky stuff. So, yeah, instead of running today, I decided to stay home, which I feel very vindicated about because it's cold. The race, when it started, it was like 2 degrees with a 16-mile-an-hour wind. No. I care about myself far too much to put myself through something like that. However, since this is still, despite everything, technically an art channel, I will provide an artistic interpretation of how I would be feeling had I chosen to participate in today's event. But you might also notice that you're watching a YouTube video. And I'm in that YouTube video. In fact, I'm the one who created it. How about that? So, this here's theme. Not only is it 20 Thunder Thighs, but it's also 20 funny tries. Yeah, it's 20 funny tries. So I guess I'm going to arbitrarily hold myself to 20 attempts at making a video. I'm going to upload 20 times. That's my goal. And I'm going to keep my expectations super low. And by the end of it, if I decide that I don't want to do videos anymore, I'm just going to stop. But, you know, I put myself at I give myself a high standard of excellence when I make these things. And then I never make them because I'm intimidated by the high standards that I made up for myself. So this is going to be a low effort challenge here. High effort in terms of getting past whatever mental blockages are causing me to feel miserable for no reason. But low effort in terms of effort. But it's still 20 Thunder Thighs, too. So, yeah. Vince, pull up a picture of me right now and me at the end of the year when I have succeeded in 20 Thunder Thighs. Thanks. Later, man.